Last month, George P. Bush won election to the office of Land Commissioner. He's actually the fourth generation now of the Bush family to win elected office. Now, by its title, as you might expect, the General Land Office helps to manage the land of the state and mineral rights for issues like on the coast with oil spills or protecting the environment. That falls under the General Land Office. But just like young Mr. Bush is making history by winning office, his office is charged with preserving history in this state. The GLO has this website, savetexashistory.org, where you can purchase a replica of one of the many, many maps they have in their archives. But that purchase of a map, some which go for $20, others for $40, is much more than just an opportunity to get a gift for yourself or maybe for someone else, maybe for Christmas. Time is running out to do that, by the way. James Harkins is an archivist with the General Land Office. He stopped by yesterday to talk about the offer, just how far it goes towards keeping things preserved, and when you need to place an order by in order to have it for the holidays. James, as somebody who's traveled around a lot, maps are obviously necessary, but they're just a really cool look, and especially historical maps. You guys have so many of these things showing so many different views of our world.
Right. Whenever you've got 45,000 different maps, it's going to show a lot of different perspectives on the world. This map, for instance, shows the New World in the year 1607 when not a lot was known. And like I was telling you earlier, in a lot of cases, if the map maker didn't know what was in a certain area, they might make it up. For instance, putting a little sea monster right here, or the cities of gold in the New World were something that was known to be there in Europe, even though it didn't truly exist in the New World. So what these maps show is a perspective in time about a specific place, in this case, North America.
And the thousands upon thousands of maps that you all have, to me, it's remarkable just the size of that collection alone. I don't know how you guys keep up with all that stuff.
Well, it's hard. We've got a massive archival vault that's dedicated to preserving these maps. As archivists, it's our job to not only think about keeping these maps available for the next 5 or 10 years, but for 100, 500, and even 1,000 years. Basically, as long as there is a Texas, there needs to be a Texas General Land Office because of our core mission. And so what we're doing is preserving these maps and these other documents so future generations can have access to them, and so we can protect title to all land in Texas.
And it is a year-round thing that you guys make replicas of these maps, copies of these maps available for people to buy. For those who want it for Christmas, you have to order by Friday in order to guarantee that you'll have it in time to give as a gift. But that process of purchasing it, it puts money in your guys' hands so that you can make sure that these maps continue to exist.
Right. We don't receive any money from the legislature for conservation of maps and documents. There's other priorities that there are for the state, whether it be roads or education. Conservation seems to fall fairly low on the list. And so because of that, we decided we wanted to take a proactive approach by making these beautiful works of art available for people. You know, not only is it good for the documents, but it's good for people to really have access to their history. And so whenever you do purchase one of these maps for just $20 to $40 through the Save Texas History website, 100% of the money goes towards conservation. It's a very time-intensive and expensive process, about $5,000 per map. And so any little bit helps. And you know, you're doing a good deed whenever you get one of these maps, and you're hopefully providing a good present for somebody.
Now, when it comes to conservation, talk about what goes into that. Obviously, there's aging and there's wear and tear from so many different years and so many different reasons.
Sure. During the 19th century, which is when most of our maps were created at the GLO, there was a kind of a perfect storm of that's whenever the paper was the weakest and the ink that was put on the paper was the most acidic. And so there's cases where it's truly burning through the paper.
Wow.
And it's literally disintegrating before our very eyes. And so we've started identifying the maps that are in the most need of that. And we've been working to protect these maps so they can be around for future generations.
So for folks who would like to take advantage of this opportunity, not only to bring a map into their home or somebody else's home, but also to maybe help you guys out with the preservation of it, how do they get a hold of you all?
You can go to our website, which is savetexashistory.org, or you can call us at 1-800-998-4GLO, or if you don't mind making that trip to Austin, which I know not everybody might, you can come to Austin to the Stephen F. Austin building and you can find us there. And really, I do encourage people to come to Austin to visit us because while you can see the scans of them online, it truly is amazing to see what the real ones truly look like. There's some that are bigger than the two of us combined,
wow.
which you can see, and it's truly amazing to see the work that's been done over the last 100, 200 years at the General Land Office.
Absolutely fantastic that you guys were able to make this offer available, but still that you're able to kind of chronicle and preserve all this history. It's a fantastic thing that you all are doing, and thank you very much for coming on, James.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for the time. And once again, you can take a look at the different maps on the General Land Office's website, which is savetexashistory.org, or give them a call at 800-998-4GLO, or visit them at the Stephen F. Austin building in Austin. Again, that deadline to have it in time for Christmas is this Friday at 5 p.m.